Okay, folks, over the past weekend, I went to go see Halloween Kills so that you don't have to, because not only did Halloween not killed, it barely even maimed. In fact, it bored. It bored me to absolute tears. Look, guys, I am a horror genre fan. I am a horror movie fan. I think that the original Halloween from 1978 is one of the greatest slasher movies of all time, probably one of the greatest movies of all time, period. And I had very high hopes for the sequel. Now, I'm going to get to some of the horror movie aspects that I thought got it wrong in a second. But first, I want to talk about the wokeness. Oh God, the wokeness. So if you've watched any of the trailers for Halloween Kills, you know that a lot of it deals with this sort of mob mentality, right? So the town sort of gets ginned up on this mob mentality, and they say evil dies tonight about 80,000 times, and so they all decide to hunt down Michael Myers. Now this culminates, spoiler alert, in a scene in which they got the wrong guy and he ends up killing himself. And I think that this whole woke mob mentality thing, it's supposed to be a commentary. And if you watch, the interviews of Jamie Lee Curtis and some of the filmmakers, this is intended to be some commentary on the events of January 6th, right? The Capitol riot, right? So they want to make a comment on mob culture and mob mentality. It's a very sloppy comment. It makes absolutely no sense. And it just really annoys me that so much of our current events always has to be in every single movie that we see, even a horror movie that is supposed to do nothing more than scare me. Now, aside from the woke stuff, it just didn't work as a horror movie. It is listless, it is boring, it is not very scary or suspenseful at all. In fact, the people that made this film seem to not know what really makes Michael Myers scary. It's the stalking, it's the coming out of nowhere, it is the sheer terror of that mask. And they lose all of that stuff in exchange for some really gruesome, really over the top, really crazy stuff. So look, guys, take it from me. Halloween Kills is not a great movie. It does not kill, it barely maims. And please do not waste your time going to see this in the movie theaters. It's too woke and not scary enough.